Youth coaches. What's the craziest parent meltdown you've dealt with? I run a local kids swim team for ages 6 to 12. We had this mom, let's call her Linda, who was absolutely convinced her 8-year-old daughter Emma was destined for Olympic greatness. Here's the reality check. Emma was still afraid to put her face underwater for more than 2 seconds. Linda showed up to our first practice wearing a Team USA sweatshirt and carrying a professional-looking binder. I thought she was maybe a former swimmer herself. Nope. Just a mom who'd been watching YouTube videos all summer. Every single practice, Linda would pace the entire perimeter of the pool deck like a caged tiger. She had 3 different stopwatches hanging around her neck and would time each of Emma's laps with scientific precision. She filmed everything on her phone from multiple angles, muttering things like technique analysis and stroke optimization. The other parents started avoiding her after week 2. They'd quietly move their chairs to the opposite end of the bleachers whenever she sat down. 3 weeks in, Linda approaches me with this laminated, color-coded spreadsheet that looked like something NASA would use. "Coach Mike," she says, dead serious, "I've been analyzing Emma's performance metrics, and her stroke technique is being significantly held back by your current teaching methodology." I look at this spreadsheet. It has graphs, charts, and what appears to be a complex mathematical formula for calculating optimal breathing patterns for an 8-year-old who still wore floaties to the community pool. I explain gently that Emma needs to master basic floating and getting comfortable underwater before we can even think about competitive stroke techniques. Linda's face immediately changes. But the other kids are getting ahead. Emma has natural talent that's being wasted. She points to Jake, our most advanced swimmer, who's been on the team for 3 years. He's already doing butterfly. Emma should be doing butterfly. I try to explain that Jake started when he was 5, and Emma just joined last month. Linda cuts me off. She needs intensive, personalized training. I've researched proper competitive form online. I know what she's capable of. The next practice, Linda shows up with her own whistle hanging around her neck and a thick coaching manual tucked under her arm. She positions herself right at the pool edge and starts giving Emma completely different instructions than what I'm teaching. "Emma, don't listen to Coach Mike. Keep your head up when you swim. Breathe every single stroke. Your arms need to be higher." Emma stops mid-lap, confused and looking back and forth between us. I walk over and politely tell Linda that parents aren't allowed to coach during practice sessions. It confuses the kids and can actually be dangerous in the water. She crosses her arms and plants her feet. "I have every right as a paying customer to help my daughter succeed. This is a free country." The other kids have stopped swimming now. They're all floating there watching this standoff between me and Linda. Emma looks like she's about to cry. "Mom, I just want to swim," Emma says quietly from the shallow end. That's when Linda completely loses it. She kicks off her shoes and jumps fully clothed into the 4-foot section of the pool. Jeans, sweater, the whole outfit. Water splashes everywhere, soaking 3 other kids. "I'll show you proper technique myself," she announces, treading water while still wearing her laminated coaching badge. The entire class stops. 8 kids floating there in stunned silence, watching this fully dressed woman trying to demonstrate freestyle form while her jeans drag her down. Emma starts crying, full-on sobbing. "Mommy, please stop!" I blow my whistle sharply. "Ma'am, you need to exit the pool immediately. This is a safety hazard." But Linda's not done. She's still treading water, lecturing her crying daughter about proper arm positioning and the importance of competitive mindset. Water is dripping from her hair onto her precious laminated spreadsheet. The pool manager, Jeff, comes jogging over from his office. He takes one look at the situation and pulls out his radio. "Linda, you need to get out of the pool right now, or I'm calling security," Jeff says firmly. "You people don't understand talent when you see it," Linda shouts back, finally swimming toward the ladder. "Emma could be the next Katie Ledecky if you'd just listen to me." Security arrives just as Linda climbs out, leaving a massive puddle on the deck. Her Team USA sweatshirt is clinging to her like plastic wrap, and her 3 stopwatches are definitely not waterproof anymore. As they escort her toward the exit, she's still dripping wet and yelling back at us, "You'll all regret holding back a future Olympian. I'm reporting this facility to USA Swimming." Emma quit the team that same week, said she was too embarrassed to come back. Last I heard, Linda signed her up for tennis lessons instead. The other parents still bring up Pool Mom whenever we have team events. It's become legendary.